Coach, as we preview the first Peach Belt Conference home game of the year against Columbus State this weekend. First, let's recap against Clayton State a couple days ago. Took a loss down in Georgia. What were your thoughts on that game?
Really a struggle on a defensive end. We kind of try to pride ourselves in defense and feel like defense gives us a chance in most every game, and I just thought we were pretty poor in both aspects of the defensive game. They shot it extremely well. Don't feel like a usual Clayton team shoots it as well as they did, but they got by us. They attacked us. They offensive rebounded us. We just weren't very good defensively. That's an area we've got to definitely improve on.
First quarter and a half, though, you guys were playing pretty well and were hanging with them. What was working at that point in the game, and then what changed?
Well, I think we were able to score a little bit, and I just think keeping the pace of the game where we wanted it, and trying to keep it in a half-court game, and then we missed some jumpers where they had some runouts. We had some turnovers where they had some runouts. So those are the things, is not giving up the easy baskets, and we gave up a lot of easy baskets. And when we left somebody open, it seemed like they just knocked a shot down. So I think it's communication. I think it's sticking to our principles. I think there's a lot of things we need to improve on the defensive end.
And I think they had like 22 more field goal attempts than UNCP, in large part due to their ability to crash the glass offensively. How much have you guys been working on boxing out defensive rebounds?
We work on boxing out all the time. And boxing out's important, but going to get the ball is important. And I don't think you can emphasize the box out part of it, because then your kids stand around and they box out, and not many balls going to hit the floor. You got to go get it. And so we're trying to emphasize, let's hit our man, let's locate our man, let's hit him, and then let's go pursue the basketball. And so I think that's important. The differential between the shot attempts too was, I think it was a 6. We had 15, they had 9 turnovers. And then we actually shot more free throws than them, which was a plus. So we got to the free throw line a little bit more. So that was the differential in the field goal percentage, that and their offensive rebounds.
Definitely a couple of bright spots, though, from the game. Certainly the amount of new players is a storyline this year, and we saw 2 of them, and Jaden and Gabby post double figures. What do you make of their performances?
Well, kind of expect that out of Gabby. I think, and that's the one thing we need to do, is get more post touches. I think both Gabby and Diamond, we need to play more inside out and get them the ball, because I think that opens up some things. Very pleased with what Jaden did offensively. I don't think Jaden's issues right now or adjustments are necessarily on the offensive end of the floor as much as the defensive end of the floor, just understanding what we do. But was glad to see her, knock down some shots. We tell all the time, that's what you do. You're a mid-range player, and you can knock down that shot, and I thought she did a very good job.
Going into this weekend, another challenge against year in, year out, a very competitive Columbus State team. What are you hoping to see from your team tomorrow?
Just really competing and concentrating and communicating and doing the things we need to do on the defensive end, number one. We don't know a lot about Clayton. Obviously, they got Boston back, and they got, I think, it's Dozier, their other post, who was a very good player for them. So they've got 2 very good posts. They got a lot of new kids. I think they got some kids, brought some kids in that can shoot the ball. So, we're going to have to protect inside out. I think they can do both. Similar to Clayton in terms of their length. They're going to try to press you a little bit with some mixer presses, with some hard press, some soft press, a little bit of trapping. So they got length, offensive rebounding. So I think there's a lot of things that are keys to the game. But if there's one thing that we want to see is improvement defensively, improvement in terms of our communication, and improvement in terms of our concepts.
And we've seen throughout the season a lot of young players play major minutes, a lot of freshmen. How advantageous do you feel this is for their growth to be getting all these extended minutes early on this season?
And I think particularly it is with the redshirt year too, and so that's what I kind of tell our freshmen. I said, "What year are you?" They say, "A freshman." I said, "You're really a high school senior that's playing college basketball, if you want to be." So I think it's a great opportunity, and we've got some injuries. We were a couple short. And maybe 1 or 2 short again on Saturday. So it's a good opportunity for different people to get more minutes and get more experience, and I think that's always a plus.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks for your time. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.